Good morning, my dear students. I hope you all are fine and doing good and preparing well for examination. Students, we are doing fraction chapter. Okay, already in the last two videos, I have explained you about the fraction, what type of fractions are there, what is numerator, what is denominator, how we used to write the numerator, denominator, how we used to distribute it in the fraction, what is like fraction, unlike fraction, what are the types of fraction, improper, proper, mixed fractions, equivalent fraction we have done in the last class. So many things about the fractions we have done. Now we are with the new things. Just see, we are going to discuss today some of the new things, some of the new points related to the same fraction. Okay, today we are going to discuss about the ascending, descending. We are going to discuss some new topics. Okay, how we used to compare the like fraction, how we used to compare the unlike fraction. All these things we will discuss today. So fraction only, student. Again, I am telling you what is fraction. When anything, any whole or a set of thing is being distributed, that is only fraction is all about. So there is a whole thing and that is distributed in two parts, in three parts, in four parts, in different parts. It is being distributed. So that is only the fraction. Okay, the number which we used to write upside, that is numerator. The number which we used to write downside, that is the denominator. Again, just see what is fraction. What is fraction? It is a number that express equal part of a whole object or a set of object. Okay, like 1 by 4 or 1 by 4. Okay, you can see the upside one is called the numerator, the downside one is called the denominator. Upside one is the part, whereas downside one is the whole. Okay, keep this in your mind. The numerator is the part, whereas denominator is the whole. Okay, you can see part of a whole. Suppose you can see there is one square box, my dear, and how many parts are there? 1, 2, 3. 2 are red and 4 are blue. The total how many are there? The whole is 6. The whole is 6 parts, and it is being distributed in how many? How many red are there? 2 are red, so that part will be written upside, whole will be written downside. How many blue are there? 4, so 4 will be written upside, and the total which is 6, that will be written downside. Same way smiley is being also done. You can see the total number of smileys are 7, but 3 are yellow smileys and 4 are orange smileys. So number of yellow smiley will be written upside and number of total will be written downside. In the same way, number of orange smileys will be written upside and total will be written downside. Now just move on. Till here, whatever I have discussed till now, that is a kind of little bit brief and a little bit recap from the things which we have covered up, so that you cannot forget these things, how we used to write the fraction. Because if you are not knowing how to write the numerator and denominator and how to distribute it, then it will be very difficult. So the part we used to write and in the numerator, the whole we used to write in the denominator. Keep always this in your mind, my dear. Now just move on. Now we are with the next topic, that is comparison of fraction. How we used to suppose everyone, just it is written when the denominator, how we used to compare. Okay, nothing is written, this much is. So what it is written, when the denominator of the two number or more number of a fraction are the same, when the denominator of the two number or more number fractions, when denominators are same, the fraction with the greater numerator is the greater number. Okay, like you can see the examples. See, there is two kite. Okay, there is a two kite. One half means it is being distributed in four part. That kite is distributed into four part. The whole is distributed in four part. So the whole is 4. So 4 we have written as a denominator. Now the another one is also distributed in 4. Both are being distributed in four parts. So 4 we have written in the denominator column. Now in the first one, upside one is in purple and downside it is white completely, whereas half means two are in purple, two are being colored purple, so these two are half, means two parts, whereas in the second one three parts are yellow. Okay, so 3 by 4, but the whole is 4, so 1 by 4, here also 1, so it is distributed 1 2 3 4, four parts are there. It's also, so that 4 we have written in the denominator in both the side, but 1 is 2, that 2 is the numerator, whereas here this 3 is the numerator. So which one is greater? We don't have to compare here the denominator because they are the same. So what we have to compare? Only the numerator. So which one is greater, 2 or 3? 3 is greater. So 3 by 4 will become the greater number. Like this only we used to compare. Just see what it is written. Remember what it is written. Remember, fraction that have the same number in the denominator, okay, fraction which has the same number in the denominator are called as the like fraction. If we are having the same number, we are already knowing the like and unlike fraction. I don't have to tell you. Fraction which are having the same denominator are like fraction. So when we are comparing the number with the same fraction, same denominator, it means the numbers are like fraction. So only we are comparing the numerators. So by comparing the numerators, we can find out which one is the greater numerator. Okay. In the same way, it is being written here, when the numerator of the two or more fraction are the same numerator, there it was written denominator, the fraction with the smaller denominator is greater. Okay, there the fraction with the greater denominator will be greater. Greater denominator is becoming greater. Here the smaller will become greater. Just see. Like 1 by 5. Two circles I have drawn. One I have distributed in 5 parts and one I have distributed in 9 parts. Which I have distributed in 5 parts, in that one part is purple. Which I have distributed in 9 parts, in which that one part is yellow. So one numerator is same, the denominators are changing. Okay, the denominators are changing. One time it is 5 and another time it is 9. So which one is greater, 5 or 9? 5 is greater. So the numerator with the denominator with the smaller number, the denominator with the smaller, with the denominator which is smaller, that will become the greater here. The concept here is changing. Just see, don't get confused. Here we are, when we are comparing 5 and 9, then obviously 9 will be greater, obviously. But the smaller number, okay, will become greater here. If the numerators are same and denominators are different, in that case the number with a smaller denominator will become greater. Just see, 1 by 5 will become greater than 1 by 9. Okay, just see what it is written. It is written, fraction that have different numbers in their denominator are called the unlike fraction. If we are having the different denominator, if just you can see, okay, here the numerators are same but denominators are different. Okay, so it is an unlike fraction. When we are comparing any unlike fraction, we have to keep this in our mind, that when we are comparing any, if the numerators are same, so we don't have to compare numerator, we have to compare the denominator. The denominator with the smaller number will be the greater number. The denominator will be with the smaller number, that fraction will become greater. Like 1 by 5 and 1 by 9 is there. So which one is greater here? Greater is 9 only. And which one is smaller? 5 is smaller. So 1 by 5 will become here. 1 by 5 will become here the greater number in comparison to 1 by 9. Now just move on. Now just see, everyone, just see in this question as we have done. In this you can see, my dear, that cross multiplication, first method. Okay, here we are going to learn how we can do the cross multiplication, okay, to find out the small, greater number. So you can see 2 by 5, okay, and 3 by 4 is written. You have to find out which number is greater. Which number is greater, because the numerator and denominator both are different. When we are having the different denominator and numerator, what you will do in that case, you have to do the cross multiplication. Okay, if same denominator is there, we are knowing the greater numerator will be greater. If the different denominator will be there, we are knowing the smaller denominator will become the greater. But what if both are different? Then in that case you have to multiply. You have to make it in an equivalent fraction. Means in equivalent fraction we are multiplying with the same factors, same thing. 2 by 5 and 3 by 4 you have to compare. So 2 by 5 I have multiplied by 4. Okay, both 2 and 5, and 3 by 5, 3 by 4 I have multiplied by 5 both. Then I have got 8 by 2, 20, and I have got 15 by 20. So I have made a common denominator. Now I can compare. I have to compare the numerators only. So which one is greater, 8 or 15? 15 is greater. So in that case 3 by 4 is greater. In the same way, in the second method, what it is written, like 2 by 5 is written. Okay, and 3 by 4 is written. Okay, written now. So you are multiplying both with 4, means 2 by 5 I am multiplying with 4, and 3 by 4 I am multiplying by 5. So when I am multiplying both the numbers, okay, when I am multiplying both the numbers, so what is the LCM of the denominator? Okay, LCM of the denominator, okay, is also 20. You can, when you will cross multiply, okay, LCM of the denominator, what it is saying, LCM. So means 5 into 4 when you are doing, then also 20, and 2 into 8 is also 20. This is the first method. But what the second method, according to the LCM, means the denominator's LCM we have to find out. So how we used to find out that LCM? Just see. Means 5 is the denominator and 4. So you have to find out. So 5 and 4 LCM when you will find out. Okay, so it is not divisible by any number. Okay, you cannot divide it by 2, 3 or any number. 4 is divisible by 2. Okay, so when you will divide, when you will find out the LCM of 4, you will write 4. 2 you write. You find out the LCM. 2, 1. Okay, so now you will get 5 into 2 into 2, like this you will get. I think so, because 2 the one time, and I will do, so 5 into 2 into 2, so 5 2s are 10 and 10 2s are 20. So LCM also you will get 20. So this is the second way of doing. Okay, you can find out the LCM of the denominator. Okay, and then both the numbers, both the denominator will be same. Whatever the LCM you are finding out, in that way both the denominator will be same. Okay, like if 2 by 5, okay, with what you will divide, then you will get 20. With what number you will divide 5, then you will get 20. Okay, so when I divide, I will divide, or I will multiply 5 into 4 and then 2 into 4, then I will get 20 at the denominator. So you have to find out the common denominator. Okay, in the same way, what you will do, that 3 by 4, what with what you will multiply, then you will get 20 in the denominator place. So means 4 into 5 when you will, when we will do, then we will get 20 as the denominator, and 3 into 5 when we will do, then we will get 15 as a numerator. So this is how we used to do. So now we are with the next example I have opened for you, comparing a mixed number and improper fraction. How you will compare now? If the mixed number is given and one is improper fraction given, how you will? First, you have to convert the mixed fraction in improper fraction to compare it. So just see, convert the mixed fraction into improper fraction. So 5 by 5, 1 by 2 is raised. 5 is a whole number here, 1 is the numerator and 2 is the denominator. Okay, so how you will? 5 into 2, 5 2s are 10 plus 1 is 11. So 11 by 2 it will become. Okay, 5 into 2 means the whole number you are multiplying with the denominator and you are adding the numerator. This we have done, okay, in the second video when we were doing, then this I have already explained how we used to convert it. So please keep these things in your mind. So how to convert? So mixed fraction we are converting here in the improper fraction. So 5 into 2 plus 1, so 11 by 2. Now 11 by 2 and 7 by 2, both the denominators are same. Now it's easy to compare which one is greater. Means denominators are same. So if the denominators are same, okay, so what it is? It is a like fraction. So what we will do, with the greater numerator, the number with the greater numerator, it will become the greater number. So 11 by 2 will become greater than 7 by 2, as 11 is greater than 7. So now we have compared, and after doing the comparison like this, we can write that 5 1 by 2 is greater than 7 by 2. In the same way, the second example, 2 1 by 3 and 9 by 2. What you will do? This one we have done by multiplying and by converting. Now we have done with the LCM. What we have done? So 2 by 2 into 3 when we have done, then 2 into 3 is 6 plus 1 7. So 7 by 3. Denominator is not changing, only the numerator is changing, because we are converting the mixed fraction into improper fraction. Now the LCM of 2 and 3 is 6. LCM of 2 and 3. Why we are finding out the LCM of 2 and 3? Because denominator which is written 2 1 by 3, so their denominator is also 3, and 9 by 2, the denominator is 2. So 2 and 3 LCM when you will find out, then you will get the denominator as, you will get the LCM as 6. You can find it out. Now 7 by 3 you write equals to 7 into 2. Okay, because 6 you have already got the denominator. 6 you have already got as a denominator. So 6 you will write downside, and with what number you will multiply? With what number you will multiply 3? Then you will get 6 as a denominator. With 2 when I will multiply 3, then I will get 6. So 3 into 2 is 6, and 7 into 2 is 14. And then 9 into 9 by 2 it is written. Now with what number you will multiply again 2, then you will get 6. So with 3 when I will multiply 2, then I will get 6. 3 2s are 6. So 6 I will write down, and 9 into 3, because with the same number we have to multiply both the places. Now 27 by 6 and 14 by 6. So both the denominator is same. Now it is a like fraction. Now it is easier to compare. Now which number we have to compare? We have to compare only the denominators. So which one is greater, 27 or 14? 27. So 9 by 2 will become greater than 2 1 by 3. Okay, because 27 is greater. Okay, and 9 by 2 is greater. Okay, because 27 by 6 has came in 9 by 2. So it will be greater than 2 1 by 3. Okay, so this is how we used to do the comparison of mixed fraction into improper fraction. Okay, if two mixed fraction is also given, then you have to convert that two mixed fraction into improper fraction first by multiplying or by finding out the LCM, and then you can compare. Okay, with the common, you have, in any case you have to make the denominator same, then only you can compare any number, or either you make the numerator same, then only you can compare any number. Now we are moving with the next topic. As comparison, I have already discussed all the kind of comparison. Now ascending and descending. What is ascending? Ascending means, we have learned about ascending, or we are learning it first time? No, we have already knowing this. Ascending means smaller to larger, whereas descending means larger to smaller. Means in ascending we used to go in increasing order. Means from the smallest number to the largest we are going, like 2 3 4 5 6. So the largest will come in the last and the smallest will come in first. So we are going in increasing order, whereas in descending we used to go in decreasing order. Okay, means the number is decreasing every time, one by one, or any, means however here one number is only decreasing, but it is not like that every time one only will decrease. So you have to keep in your mind, ascending means from smallest to largest, and descending means from largest to smallest. Let's move on. Let's see what we have to do with the fraction. So just see everyone how we will do this. It is written, arrange the fraction like 9 by 10, 3 by 10, 7 by 10 and 5 by 10. What you are observing in this first, that all are like fraction because denominators are same. This much is clear. This much we have observed already. Now we have to arrange in ascending and descending both. How we will do? When the denominator of the given set of fraction are the same, denominators are same, means it is a like fraction. Arrange the numerators according to the ascending order and descending order. Then how? Here we have to compare. Here we have to do the comparison for arranging it. So you can see, when we are arranging the number in ascending, then how we are arranging? Ascending means from the smallest to the largest. So all the denominators are same. We just have to write the smallest fraction first, then after that in an increasing order. So here, which is the smallest? This one. So that I have written. Then which one is the smallest? This one. Then that I have written. Then which one? This one. Then that I have written. Then which one? This one. That I have written. So you can see denominators are same, so we don't have to see the denominator. Only the numerators are changing. Okay, it is increasing. So that only I have to see. Now just see how you will arrange it in descending. The same process is there. Okay, because already the denominators are same, nothing to do with it. Just compare the numbers and arrange it according to the largest to the smallest. So which is the largest? 9 by 10. So that I will arrange first. Then 7 by 10, then 5 by 10 and then 3 by 10. Here it is decreasing. Decreasing. So that is only decreasing order. That is the descending order. So when you are having the same denominator, then it's very easy. You just have to compare all the numerators for writing the ascending from the smallest to the largest, and you have to compare all the numerators only for writing the descending from the largest to smallest. But what if, just see, now what if, my dear, if we are having different numerators and different means numerators will be same and denominators are different? Comparison, we have learned now that if numerators are same, the smaller number will become the greatest. Okay, so just see ascending, when the number of the, you can see arrange the number, it is given 9 by 2, 9 by 5, 9 by 6 and 9 by 8. You have to arrange in ascending and as well as descending order, both you have to do in this. What you will do, when the numerators of the given set of fraction are same, numerators are same here, arrange the denominator in descending order to get the fraction in ascending. You have to, in that case, you have to do the opposite. What you have to do, just see, you have to arrange in descending order to, you have to arrange the number according to the descending order, okay, to get the ascending order fraction. Are you getting? Means the greatest number will come first and the smaller number will go last, okay, and the last number will become the greatest, because then if the numerators are same and the denominators are different, the smaller number, the smaller denominator will become the greatest. Keep this in your mind, the smaller denominator will become the greatest. Just see, like 9 by 2, 9 by 5, 9 by 6 and 9 by 8 is there. You just see, so which one is the largest here? Largest is 9 by 8, so 9 by 8 you write, then 9 by 6, then 9 by 5 and then 9 by 2. In this way you have arranged it in ascending order, okay, in ascending order, because in ascending we have learned, okay, smallest to largest, we have learned the smallest to largest. So which is the smallest here? Which is the smallest here? 9 by 8 is the smallest, my dear, don't get confused. That means 9 by 8 is bigger now. No, 9 by 8 is smaller, because if the numerators are same, we have to see the denominators. We have to see the denominator, and when we are seeing the denominator, the smaller denominator will become the greatest. So here the smaller denominator is 2, so that will become the greatest here. Now when we are arranging the number in descending order, then again the same thing, descending order, when the numerators of the given set of fractions are same, when the numerators are same, arrange the denominator in ascending order to get the descending order fraction, to get the fraction in descending. If you want to get the fraction in descending, you have to arrange it in ascending. You want to get the fraction in ascending, you have to arrange in descending, opposite. Just see, as this number is given, which is the smallest number here? 9 by 2, which is the, then after that which one is? 9 by 5, then 9 by 6, then 9 by 8. So here you can see the largest is coming in the last and the smallest is coming in the first. So already we have learned the smallest number will become greater. So here 9 by 2 is greater and 9 by 8 is smaller. Okay, in this way we used to arrange the number in ascending and descending. Okay, when you will practice some of the question, it will be clear. No doubt will be there in this. It's very easy. Again I am repeating, when you have to arrange any number in ascending, when you have to arrange any fraction in ascending order, then you have to arrange the number according to the descending order. Descending means from the largest to the smallest. The smallest number will become here greater and the greatest number here will become smaller, opposite. Okay, next one, when we are comparing the descending order, then we have to arrange the number, when we are comparing the fraction in descending order, then we have to arrange the number in ascending order. Okay, then we have to arrange the number in ascending order. Ascending means from the smallest to the largest. Which is the smallest? 9 by 2. Okay, so 9 by 2 will become here the greatest. Okay, and 9 by 5, so like this only we will arrange. And the largest number here will come in last and the smallest number will come in the first. But in that way only we have to arrange, because we are already knowing if the again I am explaining, if the numerators are same, only the denominators are different, the smaller number in the denominator will become the greatest. This also you can do. What it is written, Arrange the given set of fraction in ascending and descending. Again, 14 by 5, 14 by 9 means same type of question. Okay, same. The denominators are same. Sorry, the numerators are same. The denominators are different. So you are already knowing what you have to do. When you are arranging in ascending order, what you have to do? You have to arrange, when you are arranging, when the numerators are same, the denominators are different, the smaller denominator will become the greatest, and the greatest denominator will become the smallest. Okay, so when you are arranging in ascending means from the smallest to largest. So the largest number means 14 by 11 will become here smallest, then 14 by 9, then 14 by 5, and then 14 by 3. Okay, and here 14 by 3 is the largest number. Okay, in the same way, when you are arranging the same in the descending, then 14 by 3, okay, then 14 by 3 here will become the greatest number, whereas 14 by 11 will become the smallest number. Next question is one of the question which is easier one. Okay, with the when we are having the same denominator and different numerators. Okay, very easy. Denominators are same, no need to do anything. Okay, only compare the numerators. So the numerator, the number with a greater numerator will be the greater, the number with the smaller numerator will be the smaller. No, nothing is there in this. So in ascending order, when we are arranging, then smallest to largest, then here 2 by 8 will be the smallest, then 3 by 8, then 5 by 8, and then 7 by 8. You can see in the same way I have arranged. When you are arranging in descending, then 7 by 8, 5 by 8, 3 by 8, and 2 by 8. Here 7 by 8 is the greatest. So like this we have completed. Like this we have completed. This is how we have to compare the numbers. This is how we will compare the numbers. Okay, both the ways I will. When the same denominators are there, okay, again when the same denominators are there, we just have to compare the numerators. The greater numerator, okay, will become the greater in ascending, in descending, and in ascending the smaller numerator will become the smaller. Same. But when we are having the same numerators and different denominators, okay, then the number with a smaller numerator, is the greatest, whereas the number with the greatest numerator is the smallest. Okay, and ascending and descending is same. When you are doing the ascending, then the smallest will come the largest will come first, and the smallest will go last, because smallest is the largest here. And when you are arranging in descending, then the smallest will come first, and the largest will go in the last, because here the smallest is the largest. Same thing. Okay, go through all the example, go through all the things. It is very easy. It's very easy. When you will go through it again and again, you will understand. Okay, suppose student, one more example I would like to give. Suppose numerator and denominator we have done na, that if numerators are same, then denominators are like this. But if suppose both are different, what you will do in that case? Like just suppose I'm giving one example. Like suppose if it is written 3 by 2, okay, 1 by 2, and a very little bit small number I'm taking, 5 by 8. Suppose this kind of number is given. Suppose, just suppose it is given. What you will do? Here the numerator and denominator both are different. What you will do in that case? What you will do in that case? You will find out the LCM of these three numbers. Okay, means when you will find out the LCM of 4, 2, and 8, okay, you will get the common denominator, or you will get the common denominator. Okay, and then after that you can compare. So when you will do it, just see what you will get. LCM you will get of this two, then you will 2 of this one, 2 into 1, and of this one you can say 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, so this will be the LCM. So you have to take the common here. So 2, 2, 2 is there. So 1 time 2 into. Now here 2, here 2, here 1, here 2. So not in this one it is not common. It is not common. So you will write 2. Okay. Again 2. Okay. 3. This like this you will write. Okay. You can see this one and this one is common. So this one we have taken, and one common we have written. Here 1, 2 is left. So that one 2 have it. If three numbers are also there, if in that three, if any two you are getting the common, so only one you will write. Like you can see in here, we are getting in all these three, we are getting common 2 2 2, so only 1 2 I have taken. But in the next, what is it is happening, I am getting 2 1 and 2. So in that second one I am not getting any common, but here 2 and 2 is common, so only 1 2 I will take. And here 1 2 is that, with that no number is now left to compare, so that 2. So 2 into 2 is 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8, so 8 is the, what it is, 8 is the LCM. 8 is the LCM which we have got. Now we have to do what, we have to divide 8 with all the denominators, like 8 divided by 4, 8 divided by 2, and 8 divided by 8. 8 divided by 2 is, 8 divided by 4 is 2, 8 divided by 2 is 4, 8 divided by 8 is 1. Now what you will do, now you tell me what you will do. Okay, now you just have to multiply, nothing more. 3 by 4 into 2 by 2. Okay, now 1 by 2 into, what you have got, 4 by 4, then 5 by 8 into 1 by 1. Do it. Downside only you have to get 8, because 8 is the downside. You only have to means you have to multiply it by 2, then 4 2s are 8. The LCM which you have calculated 8 we have got here. You have calculated the LCM, this LCM. What is the LCM? This 8. So downside at denominator we have got 8. So we have got 8 downside, and 3 into 2 is 6. So you write 6. In the same way, 2 4s are 8 and 4 1s are 4. Then we have to make the denominators only same. Now 8 1s are 8 and 5 1s are 5. Now all the denominators are 8. You have to compare the numerators only. What you have to compare? Numerators only. So when you are arranging this in ascending, what you will do? You will write this, because denominators are same, means it is a like fraction. So you just have to see the upper number, that which one is greater. The greater number will come first when we are arranging in descending, and the smaller number will come first when we are arranging in ascending. So first arrange it in ascending. So which one is will come first? 4 by 8, 5 by 8 and 6 by 8. This is ascending order of this number. Okay, now 4 by 8, 5 by 8 and 6 by 8 ascending. It means 4 by 8 is of which one? 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 will come first. Then 5 by 2 is of which number? 5 by 8. So 5 by 8 will come first. Then 6 by 8 is of which number? 3 by 4. Then 3 by 4 will go in last when doing in ascending. When same you are doing in descending. Suppose the same you are arranging in descending. Then what it will happen? Denominators are same. No need to compare. Only the numerators we have to compare. So which one is greater? 6 by 8 is greater, then 5 by 8 is greater, and then 4 by 8. Then 6 by 8 if greater, then it means 3 by 4 will become greater. Then after, if 5 by 8 is greater, okay, then 5 by 8 will become greater. Then if 1 by 2 is smaller, then 1 by 2 will go in the last. Okay, like this you have to arrange when we are having the different numerator as well as the denominator. First, we have to find the LCM of all the denominators. After getting the LCM, okay, we have to multiply all the numbers to find out the common denominator at each and every fraction. After that, we can compare. But before, we cannot. Now, I think it is clear. Now I think I have explained all the things, whatever you need to do the exercises, everything. Go through it very nicely. Try to solve all the question. If still problem, you can come with the query in the classes. I am there to solve the query any time. but first go through the video very nicely so that you can understand everything. If you will go through it, I don't think you will face any problem. That is it, my dear. Thank you, everyone.